Hey, it's Matt here from Eastwood. I think I may have already found my favorite vehicle at SEMA. Saw this cruising the strip on Saturday, and I knew there was something special about it when I saw it drive by. I'm here with Roger and Tom. They're going to tell me a little bit about it. Roger, what made you do a fire truck?
I was actually looking for a project vehicle, a hot rod, and talking to my wife about it. And of course, hot rods aren't real popular with wives, but she said, "Why don't you do a fire truck? Be a good project for me and the sons." So that's kind of where we started. We found it on eBay, bought it, had it shipped back from Pennsylvania. Started on it. I called Tom from Precision Design. He's been a buddy of mine for years, and we just kind of started from there, as bouncing ideas back and forth.
Now, when you first brought it to Tom, what was his reaction? What was your reaction, Tom?
Well, I asked how long it was, how big it was, so I'd see if it fit in the shop. So I had a little pause there. I've never actually building this big before. So we just kind of discussed some things, and I thought, I'll come up with a plan. We'll get us a rendering and some idea, because we have to have some sort of blueprint to start with, or it just gets out of hand, you know?
Right, so the biggest hurdle sounds like just fitting it into the shop was the biggest problem, right?
It actually, when he said fire truck, you know, I'm thinking big fire truck. When he told me the size of it, okay, we're back down to earth, you know, so we're fine.
Cool. So the engine on it, you definitely didn't keep the original engine. What you decided to do with the engine here?
Well, we kicked around a lot of different ideas, and Tom was bouncing stuff off of. We were talking about diesel, maybe. We actually had a Duramax that we were about ready to pull the trigger on, and perfect timing. The Viper come up as a package one day, and we pulled the trigger on it and had it the next day. So it turned out real well.
Nice, and yeah, I definitely could hear it when you were cruising up and down the strip. I knew that wasn't an old Mack diesel and a clackety old diesel in that engine, in the engine bay. So you're running all the original Dodge fuel injection from the Viper, is that correct?
It is all the original computer, and I have a Mopar race computer in it, but it is the Dodge electronics, stock injectors, camshaft, everything. I wanted to just get it a package so I could get it together and get it to run and do all that. We'll see what happens in the future.
So you said you only had like a mile on it when you were driving it the other day, is that right?
When we left Denver, we have at the most a mile on it. Enough to make sure the brakes work, it steered okay, and it would move under its own power. You don't want to show up at SEMA without it moving.
Yeah, that's definitely that seems like the proper way to do a project. Last minute and just go like that. So now I understand you have some unique suspension under it. You had some airbags under it. What was the reasoning why you did air ride to get it sitting like this?
When he brought it to the shop to get it off the trailer, we had to jack the trailer and move it in all these different positions to get it off, and it was really high. So we shortened the deck, decided maybe we got to airbag this thing and consider it, and of course you have to have the look, right? Yeah,
it's gotta sit low, and if anybody that watches any of my stuff knows that I like everything that's sitting really low. So when I saw this, that was definitely what caught my eye. Yeah. So what's the plans with it from here? Are you taking it to any shows or any other debuting it anywhere else?
We have a contract at Rocky Mountain Rod and Custom. It is Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to that, and we've got a couple others that we've been invited to. We're just not sure where to take it.
Cool. Well, I'm definitely excited to see some more pictures. If you guys wouldn't mind, maybe we can hear it start up a little bit, because I think everybody wants to hear what a fire engine with a fire truck with a Viper engine it sounds like.
Sure, so, no problem. We can do that.
I appreciate it, guys, and can't wait to see some more of what you guys are doing.
Thanks a lot.
lot.
Appreciate it.